Hey, good morning, y'all. I have just finished cooking breakfast, scrambled eggs, sausage, and biscuits. And I was going to go ahead and fix lunch because I like for it to be cold. I'm going to make chicken salad. I think I have done a video on my chicken salad. I know I have a recipe on the blog, but I thought, well, while I was making it here real quick, I would video it. And so what I start with 2 cans of chicken. Of course, you can use rotisserie chicken or leftover chicken. I've just always used canned chicken. I take 2 cans and I drain off all the broth, and then I'm gonna add it to my bowl here. I like for my chicken salad to be cold, so this is what I want for lunch, and then I'll have some extra for Gerald so he can have some for lunch or whoever wants any. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a fork and I'm just going to chop the chunks up. Last year we sold our food trailer, but there for a few years we had a food trailer, and our most popular sandwich was our chicken salad sandwich, a sandwich on toasted sourdough bread. And I think the reason why it was so popular was probably because I use sweet relish. I don't put onion in mine, and you can, but what I put in my chicken salad is purple grapes, pecans, mayonnaise, and sweet relish. And the sweet relish that I use is from our own garden. Every year we have a garden, and we'll take that's mainly why we plant cucumbers, is to make sweet relish. And sometimes we will even have leftover, like let's say we don't have a lot of cucumbers, but we have a lot of squash or zucchini squash or yellow squash. We will take the yellow squash or the zucchini squash, y'all, and we will still make sweet relish out of it. And you can't tell the difference. I don't know if it's just the consistency or the texture of the squash, but it makes a perfect sweet relish. And sometimes your cucumbers, some years we have a good harvest on cucumbers, some years we don't. And then a couple years ago we had a big harvest of yellow squash and zucchini squash. And I was trying to figure out what to make with it, so we put it with our cucumbers and just made a sweet relish. That's usually, we used to can different things, but mainly we just can relish. Okay, so to my chopped chicken here, I'm gonna start adding some grapes. And in the recipe on the blog, I probably have how many cups. I just eyeball it. And I just these are huge grapes, so I'm just fourthing them up. And it's supposed to, the sun is supposed to shine today, and it's supposed to be warm like it was the other day when we went to the lake. I was hoping to get to go back to the lake today, but I don't know if I will. I've got some errands to run, and then some things I've got to do, so I don't know if I'll make it to go sit on the beach today. But it was nice the day that we went. The water was cold. Of course, I didn't get in the water, but it's still freezing. And the beach was like this sandy beach. The part that was still damp was cold. I had a blanket, but we had moved to a different spot and set the blanket down, and the beach, the sand there was really cold. You can feel it through the blanket. I usually add a lot of grapes. You know, it just depends. If some people like a lot of grapes, some people don't. I like a lot of grapes. I probably add more grapes and pecans than most people. And another thing, when we had the food trailer, we added celery. I don't really care for the celery in it. So just for us to eat. Now, when I was selling it in the trailer, I put the celery in it, but just for us, I don't add the celery. We'd hate for it to be too healthy, right? I have not exercised today. Seems like the day's getting away. I haven't got to the homeschooling yet. I know it's going to be a beautiful day. I don't know why it's so hard sometimes to find time, to get outside. I like to do it. I like to walk before everybody gets up. Seems like once everybody gets up, the day gets away from me. And I think I got up, it was 5 something this morning. I'm going to add some more. You can add salt and pepper. I don't. I let everybody that makes them, you know, a bowl of it, they can add the salt and pepper they like. I just don't add any. I just cut up and add the main ingredients, and then everybody can put it on, you know, some toast. I like to eat my chicken salad on the side of a baked yam or a baked potato. That's how I like to eat my chicken salad. You can have crackers or toast or a sandwich. Let's see. This may be enough. Okay, let's see. That may be enough for right now. Like I said, I usually have more extra stuff than I even have chicken in it. Okay, and on the pecans, they're not fine chopped. They're kind of still in big chunks, but that's how I like it. So I'm gonna put some, probably a cup, and then the mayonnaise. I like mine on the drier side. I don't like it, you know, real more runny, I guess you could say. And like I said, I made the recipe for the blog and measured it all out, but I don't measure it when I'm just making it for us. But the measurements are on the blog. And I will try to link the recipe. I don't know. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. Of course, I have more. We keep it canned up, so. See how this is. I think I didn't get a big enough bowl. We'll see. Maybe I just. Like I said, you can add onion to this. You can add, of course, celery is always something we've added in the past. If I was making it for a large group of people, I would add celery to make it go farther. But just for us, and not really anybody in my family cares for the celery. I mean, they'll eat it, but they really don't. They like the grapes and the pecans. Dave just finished his breakfast, and now he's gonna get to finish his homework, aren't you? He's not talking this morning, is he? Okay, so I think that is enough mayo. Like I said, I like mine a little bit on, I won't say dry side because I don't like it really. I don't know the word. I don't know, it's not runny, I just don't like it. I like it kind of dry. So then I will place this in the refrigerator and it'll get nice and chilled. And then I will make me a baked yam or a baked potato. Years ago when it's been a few years ago, I was having trouble with my blood pressure and I was having to like eat I was having a bigger problem than I have now with it. And I was like, I had to cut out sodium, no sodium. I mean, I couldn't use cheese. I mean, I couldn't put cheese on nothing, it was no salt. And I lived, y'all, on chicken salad and baked potato because there was no salt in anything. Or very low salt, if there was. Okay, I think that is mixed up enough. I think I have enough grapes. Want y'all look at that? See, doesn't that look good? Some people add, like I said, onion, celery. I've seen people add cranberries, you know, like the dried cranberries. Anything. Okay. There it is, and lunch is done. Breakfast is done. Lunch is done, and for supper, I think we're gonna have chicken fajitas. So that'll be good. I think that's what we're gonna have for suppers, chicken fajitas. Hopefully I will get out and exercise some point today. I think the sun's gonna shine. It's kind of cloudy right now. Anyway, y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all tomorrow.